gentlemen, welcome back. We are tuning in today for episode number 39. And today we'd be looking at even more projects across the base ecosystem. And I have a high feeling that based on the conversations I've had in the last 2 days with a couple of project founders off the camera, I'm pretty much going to be repeating the same thing because it's a problem that everybody's aware of, but nobody's solving. I have no idea why we are not solving it, which is like a UX problem. It's not even a marketing problem. It's not a I need to educate my user problem. It's not a I don't have enough money problem. It's literally just I don't want to accept it as a problem because it's boring work to fix the user journey. And hence I'm just gonna overspend in marketing problem. That's it. Anyway, so now with my financial nihilism out of the picture, let me take you guys through a couple of other things, okay? So let me take you guys here. Of course, we're gonna start the day looking at the Bitcoin chart because this is the only time I'll actually look at the chart. We're at 92. We're not in a bad position to be honest. Still range bound. Of course, I don't think we're out of the bear market at all. And I think this is just gonna continue. I'm just very surprised if we've held up so long, but I think we go like at least 85, and then probably over a long enough time period we go like this much lower, which is like 75. I will not be surprised. I don't see like a bounce back coming in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Please don't tail me at all. I base my decisions based on what I'm looking at the chart, not what crypto Twitter is telling me, not what the macro is telling me, not what anything is telling me. To be very honest with you guys, I just don't believe in those kinds of ideas that some random ass indicator can tell me a little bit more about what should I be looking at. So I don't believe in that at all. And today we are looking at like different projects. So the first project that we are going to be looking at is this one, which is Betonbangers. I don't like the fact that you have your CA here. I would not recommend this at all. I would just say Betonbangers built by Superfluid Labs, and that's about it. I would hide the CA here. I would actually put it right here. You guys have like this banger.box, which is probably going to be your um, you know your main website. I'm assuming that this is similar to tweam.lol, which is basically that you can use this to gain early exposure, right? So first of all, let me actually pull up my best thing, which is me giving advice to projects. So I come here. It's called Bob for some reason, but shorthand it looks like Bob is like a person, not like Bed on Banger. So probably turn it to like Bob or something. But it's okay. You know what? Like don't even mind that advice. I'll take that back. It's probably like a stupid advice. Okay, so you guys have like a banger mini app. Bed on Bangers. You find a in the TBA, huh? I think you guys need to change this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Remove CA from bio. I would also say change your pin tweet because it's not the TBA. It makes you look ancient if you're not calling it the base app. Unfortunately, open a banker mini app for casters. Spot up cast. This thing will blow up. Tag betting bankers. Place your bet. Will show up automatically in the app. Or okay. Yeah, I would like to see this on. So here's like a cash 92 picture for you. Since Farcaster is pivoting away from being a social first app, this comes under a lot of scrutiny, right? So the two things that I'd be focusing on will be on base app and Twitter, right? So probably include Twitter. Otherwise, not a lot of people are going to find out about you, and that's just the sad reality of things, right? Like, just go where your user is. Include Twitter, can ignore Farcaster. Going forward, I know that underlying like base app and Farcaster they like use the same protocol, but still, right? Goal is simple. Okay, very like this is a pretty well explanatory like tweet and stuff, so not that big of a problem for me. Oh, I think I went to like Superfluid Labs. Let me actually go here, which is basically bet on banger. Okay, introducing banger. Spot a banger early, bet on it, get rewarded. Okay, buy banger. Why is it buy banger? Why is it not like go and bet? Okay, so I'd said I'd like change the primary CT on the website unless I need banger in order to bet on banger, which should not be the case because then that means I need to have some sort of financial investment to bet on something. I don't want to do that. Change the primary city on the website to bet on to like betting focus rather than buying banger, right? I think you guys are huh, what is this? uh I've actually never used stream or streame or however you pronounce this. Unfortunately, I know, I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a retard in this case. Holy shit, look at this number go up. This what this reminds me. This reminds me of Olympus Dow days. You would see like the APY going up perpetually. Man, it was always lovely. Enjoyed that a lot in my life. Anyway, coming back, I would say, see if you can find like a better avenue for your token. See if you can find, like, even if you want me to purchase it via Farcaster, I would love to. Or like if it's on Uniswap or something like that. Find a more renowned avenue for the purchase of your token, right? And if there's a single source to purchase your token, remove the marquee. Like, why is it scrolling like this? And then, there's only one name here. You know what this points my attention to? This points my attention to the fact that you guys only have like one place from which I can buy stuff. So don't do it. I don't understand why you have done it. It should just not be done. And the problem is that you guys are selling the token too fast, like on like the first page itself. This is probably what should come above, right? So what is banger probably is more important than buying the token, because you don't want holders who are just going to sell it like the first sign of profit. Like, that's that's coin 101. Okay. I'll just like to maximize myself to say this, but coin theory 101: do not sell your tokens to people who are looking for a 2x profit. That is it. Very simple. Because in the long run, you are just going to damage yourself further. These people are going to sure ride the wave up and then dump on all of the early believers in some sense. And the early believers would be left pretty dissatisfied that, okay, they were idiots for not selling at a 2x. And what this does is that the next time a wave like that comes about, guess who exits first? Your early believers. So don't do that. Don't push your token that hard. That's what I would suggest, to be honest. Then we come down to what is a banger. Be early to bangers, get rewarded. Bangers is a social betting app. Okay, too much word, too much word. This entire thing, just make it into a paragraph, please. You can look at tweem.lol. Okay. Um, yeah. What is banger section should come first, and then bangers description on the main site needs to be shortened, because bro, nobody's reading that much. Okay, like give me like one paragraph at max. Again, buy banger, you guys are trying to get me to buy banger a little bit too much, much rather, see, I think this is a very tokenomics, this is a very token focused website. Your website is very token focused rather than functionality focused. I'm not a big fan of that, because that makes you look like a meme coin. I don't want to see you as a meme coin. I think your project actually has value, because I've used Doom.lol and I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, how the fuck do I use this, bro? Why is there no CT? There's literally no CTF to use this. Okay, let me actually try using this on Farcaster. Holy shit, man. Uh, what? Why? Okay, listen to me. Um, your Farcaster link should reroute to Betonbangers. Okay, not super fluid. I know, shocking. Are you super fluid? Are you super boring? Which one is it? Like, this is, I understand this is like a money streaming protocol. I know Superfluid. Alpha Friends is the one that like shut down, right? Super boring. I'm not aware of it, but okay. Bet on Bangers is like your latest one, which is like a Tweem.lol competitor. So I can understand it, but yeah, just keep it like Bet on Bangers. I'm Bob, okay, Bet on Bangers. You see if I can tag me and place your bet. How do I do that? 30K. What is 30K? You need to, like, there is no way for me, like, on the Farcaster of Betonbangers, have a pinned tweet. I don't know if you can have like a pinned cast that tells people how they can comment, how they need to comment to basically bet on bangers. Because right now I don't know. Right? So I'm assuming, what is 30K? Can I do just 30K on everything? Why is everybody saying 30K? Huh? Okay. Let me do something. Okay. Home, pitch, um, bet on bangers, 100. Does it work or what? How long do I have to wait? Huh? Wait. Yeah, this is my problem as well. Why are you making me spend money first? This is the wrong model. Like, this is honestly going to slow down your user acquisition at the end of the day. If you're making me spend money before I've had any valuable interaction with you, the chances of me getting in early are pretty low, to be very honest with you. Like, okay, I don't have a problem in spending money. Like, I try out products all the time, right? But at the same amount of time, an average person who is not somebody like me, who's not testing out products for the sake of testing them out, they're just checking them out to see if they're cool or if they work, they're not able to complete your user journey at all. You can give them the option to bet with money and get like a multiplier reward of like 3x or something, versus just betting with points. That's something you can do. I think Tweem only has points, but this ain't it. You're honestly missing out on a large crowd. Like, honestly, if I were not testing you guys out, I would just log off at this point. But okay, let's see. How can I do that? Add to forecaster, confirm. Bet on banger, earn up to 20.6 M per week, deposit. Okay. Deposit ETH. ETH, right? Insufficient balance. How less of an ETH do I have, bro? I can't have that less of an ETH. Do I? That's fucking up. Deposit successful. Okay, yeah, this deposit successful needs to stand out more. Right? Deposit successful on the deposit page needs to be more prominent. And now the problem is that, okay, I don't know what is the amount that I have. Do you get it? I have like 156.1k. Now, I would really appreciate if I can do it with a dollar value, right? So allow me to bet with a dollar value, right? And now I can say, okay, give me like what? 100. Uh, do I have to tag again, or I can just do it like this? Mm, nope. Okay, I don't know why, but I thought that it would be really, really better. Anyway, let's try something else. I don't want to get blocked by this guy. Oh, holy shit, that is insane. Insane news. Many congratulations. Please create a Privy native wallet such that whenever I have to sign in with Privy, it is that wallet which gets connected, and hence I don't have to send funds to a fresh wallet every damn time. Wow. Seems oddly specific, huh? Bet on bangers. 100. Now my problem is like, okay, this is 100, but like, how is it being measured? Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Uh, huh? Why? But why? This doesn't make sense. I have 30 point. I have like more than 30k. Why do I need more than a million? What the fuck? It makes no sense. You're asking me to buy, and then you're asking me to buy a minimum amount, but I'm only finding that out later on. So please fix this. This is honestly not going to be the kind of experience you want anyone. Why is there a minimum amount? And why was I not made aware in the app itself that I need to buy that much? I know, buy a specific amount. I know you will say that, oh, but it was there in like the first one, right? That's exactly what everyone says. There, like, if I go here, right? They'll be like, oh, you did not read here. You should have read here. Yeah, but bro, this should be on your website. They should be in your mini app. It should be right here that you need a minimum of this much instead of crowding it with these many things which I really don't care about. Like I really don't want to care about what's Jesse Polak's number. I don't. You can just probably put them into like leaderboard and shit or something, and that's it. Like, you get what I mean, right? So they make this UX easier. I don't want like a very crafty UX. I can take something very scrappy as long as it works, but this one just doesn't work. It has made me go back and forth twice. I don't have that kind of patience. Sorry. So I will not be able to use this. As simple as that. Now, let's look at what you've got for Superfluid. Now, Superfluid is, of course, the lab, so super boring. Boring is better. Most powerful streaming decks. I have no idea what streaming decks means. If I'm not mistaken, this is something to do with DCA, in which case, like, why are you not using the word DCA? The bio can be a little bit confusing, so let me just like write it down for you guys. Super boring. So let me write it here. It's like streaming decks try to make it more obvious by using the word DCA, term DCA, sorry. Right? Built by Superfluid Labs. Are you guys active? Okay.
You'd have to eat a lot of worms to fill up, and the chase never ends.
Okay, this is a good video. Clank Clank, your favorite pacing is now super boring. Needs to clanker, prepositions, blah blah blah. Eats clanker. Wait, is it 1% of what? Like, is it 1% of every single DCA tranche that I'm sending? Or 1% of the total amount? If it's every single one, I mean, to be honest, that is a little bit sus. Okay, like I think Stripe came under a lot of fire for this, where they were charging like a particular fees. Um, okay, I get it. Like you guys are like upfront about it, but still, I think fees is a like if it were like a little bit less, that would be really really good. Like 0.1 would be like much easy for me to solve. But okay, let's try this. Uh, is the fees of 1% on every tranche or the total amount to be DCA'd? Oh my god. Okay. Not a good pop-up. Okay, not a good pop down. It's not exactly helping me. And this is saying scroll down. My eyes are going here because this banner really pops out to me. The clanker announcement banner on the website is catching too much attention. I get it, like you guys have made like a bouncing arrow for like saying like scroll down, which is good. DCA between any pair. Why is it asking me to scroll down? I have no idea what I'm doing. DCA between pair. Why am I having to scroll down? I don't get it. Receive borings, take and earn, no MEV, no front running. Okay. What? Why did you want me to read this? I don't want to read this. I just want a DCA. What? Why is your arrow asking me to scroll down if I just want to DCA? Why do you want to educate when the user wants to use? That's my problem. Bro, listen to me. You don't have to do this. You don't have to forcefully educate anyone. An onboarding is necessary. Yes, you can spend 10 seconds into that. But that's it. Don't like misguide somebody and like send them down the website. People like me, we don't want to go down the website. We just want to use the app. That is what we are testing for. Normal people like us, we don't want to see all of the features. We just want to see if this is something that would work. Sure, it should have everything there for the nerd in us who has a really high net worth, which I don't have. I don't care about losing $100. It's okay. I will probably not be doing my due diligence right now. But even if I were doing due diligence, sure, the docs need to be there, but they don't need to be, guided to me, or like I should not be guided to them through like an arrow. That's just my point. You should be guiding me to the interface, not to the FAQ section. So scroll down to the FAQs. If I just wanted to see, okay, I come here. I'm doing a monthly. Okay, let me hit connect. Okay, Rabi, showtime, baby. Okay, I connect. Amazing. I'm now connected. I'm on art. Huh? Okay, so these are all the ones it's live on. Why can I not? DCA. I can choose USD, Coinbase, Wrapped BTC, and Ether, right? I'm allocating Why can I not choose dollar amounts, man? This is probably going to grind my gears someday. This is probably going to be like a capital punishment level of offense in 2026. If you do not have, I'm like honestly surprised we don't have this already. Give me the option to choose a dollar amount if I'm DCing with a non-stable token, please. How am I supposed to choose 0.001, actually 09? Yeah, get DCA into what do I want to buy? Motherfucker coin. Okay. What is skip wrapping? If you skip wrapping, your position will be liquidated after your super token balance is zero. This explains nothing to me. This explains nothing to me. Why? What is this? Where on your website have you explained super token balance to me even once? Just tell me this. Bro, think about it from an average idiot user. I'm an average idiot user. I'm a dumb idiot. Okay. You know what? I'm honestly gonna flip my laptop at this point. Sometimes I get like really passionate about this. You guys might be thinking that, okay, why the fuck is he getting so angry? It's not that, you know. It's not that. So I've converted it into ETH. Now I'm gonna start with DCA. So DCA position. It's gonna take my ETH, I believe. Yeah. Okay. And then it's gonna give me like a pool token. Yeah. Sure. Look, it is working. Right. Open the DCA position. Allocated a pound. Fees. Average payout time is 278 minutes. Huh? Payout time? What do you mean payout time? Is that like in how much time it's going to be completed? Define payout time. And how can I control how long should this DCA last for? That's important, right? Like, what if I want to buy a BTC over 30 days as compared to 300 days? So, okay, I get it. Literally, how the fuck do I disable this, man? Clanker is good, like, I get it, but this is what you need. DCA is here, swap is here. I'm swapping from. Please just make it from, not don't use instantly. Just use from to. What can I use? Okay, virtuals, USD base coin. Okay, token bot, super token bot. A limited number of. I'd like to see like. I'd like to see more base native, um, you know, tokens in the swap feature. Like for example, like Avantis, for example, would be really really cool. Markets. Let me see. Mm, I have no idea what this is. I'm sorry. Is it like staking rewards and shit? Probably. Portfolio. Okay, allocation, staking. Wait, if staking is here, then what the fuck was markets? Now I'm even more confused. Is it like I can bet something on my position or something? Again, please have an onboarding, have a page wise onboarding. If somebody does not click on markets, do not teach them about markets. But if they do, then teach them about markets. That's what I would do, to be honest. Anyway, then we've got DG Bet, right? Now, this is a very special platform because they've given me like the ability to place like a free bet. So I apparently have like a free bet, and I have not tried this out. So I am a little bit scared. Again, I do not condone betting. I do not condone betting platforms whatsoever. But they asked for a review, so I will do that. They apparently it's like a fair thing. They don't ban anyone, which apparently happens a lot in the world of gambling. So I'll just go try and use them out. Okay. Wait, what happened? Did I accidentally click something? Okay, I'm back. Bro, how is the sign up login button taking this long? The sign up login button did not work. How am I supposed to use it now? It's not the complex things. It's literally never the complex thing. And I think if if you've watched this show for any amount of time, I think I have given you sufficient proof at this point that it's never the complex thing. It's literally the simplest thing that is always going wrong with most of the projects. It's literally just your login. It's literally just the Connect wallet. It is literally just your copy on the main website. It is literally just an arrow pointing down for you to scroll to the bottom of the page when the UI was up there. It is literally your UI glitching out. It is literally Privy not being integrated with you. It is literally your own pools being unusable. It's just the basics. It's not fancy marketing. It's not KOL campaigns. It's not an info-fi leaderboard. It is not getting the best investors out there. It is not that your community is shit and filled with only yappers and filled with only people who are trying to farm you. My brother in Christ, nobody can farm you because nobody can use you at this point. So focus there. Your money. Why do you not just hire a UX engineer? Before you hire marketing, just hire a UX engineer. I've clicked sign up and login second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. I've clicked it 5 times and it will not work. Hi Victoria, how's it going? Yeah, I know betting is not bad. It's just like it's haram in Islam, so I don't practice it. Um, but yeah, some of the craziest people I know, they are into betting as well. So like I have huge respect for somebody who can like tolerate a lot of betting, but that's besides the point. Like why are you not improving this? So that's my only point. Literally unusable. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Unfortunate, but can't do it. Let me look at memory. Turn your data into revenue stream on base memory protocol. Okay. What does this even mean?
How would we do it? Would it be 708 from winding?
What is this about? Okay. Is this about syncing people from X? Okay. Your digital identity portable. Get API access. Read. Huh? Wait. How do I use this? I want to use this. What do I have to do? Follow sync. Why is your bro? Listen to me. Why does your website say get API access and read docs and the app is up here? Doc should be up there and this should say app. And actually, the color should be inverted. App should be right here in the black spot. The white spot should be get API access. Wait, let me actually get you guys here. Give me 1 second. Jesus, bro. My laptop's acting up as well. It's just like when it's like one of those days, like it's literally just one of those days. Yeah, that's the kind of day I'm having. Anyway, it's like memory protocol. I just don't get why would you keep the app here? Just put the app button on the main as the main CTA and keep get API access as the secondary CTA. Ideally, move to menu bar. Read docs should go to menu bar. Right, simplest thing of all time, to be honest. Okay, app. Where does it take me? App.memory protocol. Okay. Connect wallet. Okay. Rabi. Yes. This. I'm human. Yes. Huh? Okay. Battery power. Sure. Sign message. And it's fetching memory. Huh? Take me to the app. Factory. Oh wow, they are literally on factory as well. Connect Twitter. Yes, I want to link my Twitter. I think this UI is a little bit off, like the Twitter UI. The same exact glitch as in Cookie 3. Connect X account glitches out on my device. It's not a device problem, it's a protocol problem because the same has happened when I use Cookie 3 on my Mac. I don't know how this happens. I don't know why this happens, but it always happens. Okay. Okay, no worries. Let me use Farcaster. Farcaster is probably easier. What? Huh? Why do I have to sign in here? Why do I have to scan this QR code here instead of me, this Farcaster QR code here, instead of me just opening up my Farcaster application and using it natively from within? I just don't understand. Why would you do that? It makes no sense. I type Farkas and it just vanishes. Wow. I have no idea what to do, to be honest. Okay. So I cannot connect my Twitter and I cannot connect my I cannot connect my Twitter and I cannot connect my Farcaster. I'm not gonna connect my Farcaster at all like that. Like I will just not scan random QRs. That's just basic privacy is just basic OPSEC, bro. It's basic as OPSEC. Literally. You saw my tweet on Farcaster? No, Frank, I've not seen your tweet on Farcaster. Can you link it here? I will get onto it. By the way, I'm gonna send you a tip because you're a goated person. What the fuck is this? Anyway, we move on to OpenSea. Now, OpenSea, of course, everybody who hates OpenSea because they've not dropped a token yet, but like I get it. They probably don't want to drop it anytime soon. OpenSea. Why do you have this? Just like have one link in bio, please. They've not had an update on C since early October. The fuck is happening with them? Are they going to launch on Coinbase? I think the last time they said something, it was like it's gonna go live on Coinbase, and it was basically you know like a platform where I think they had like 30 bill or something as like FDP, which is way too high, bro. Like, in no way anybody's doing that much. They really ruined their chances, bro. They should have they should have just taken it when they had the chance of like dropping the token. What's new? Global token activity. Okay, this is like a leaf out of um Axiom's book. Very good. UX from the get-go. Not a big fan. Yeah, I understand. Like you try to like so many happy. What the fuck is this chest? Why is there a chest there? Okay, that's my question. Why do you have a chest there? Why is there a menu like here? Why is there a menu here? What the fuck is this list? What is all of this, right? This is exactly what like really, 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 really drives my life. Okay, self checkout, make an offer, um, top offer. I have no idea if what is this. They really said insufficient offer balance. This is fucking crazy. Visualize value is like amazing guy, man. Jesus. I love how like this guy he's like just that good that for him like even NFTs are profitable. Crazy. What's like the lowest floor? Can I get something for like free? Axie? Can I get this for free? Mm, yeah, let me just buy this. I can, right? Oh my god. Bro, how do you not have this? How is this not available? This is $1 billion protocol, right? This is like the as big as it gets, and it does not have this. I'm not even like going through some like very secretive project. I'm not even finding like anything like very special. I'm just on their main page. Like featured project, connected wallet, can't do an in-app switch. Wow. Can't convert Ethereum to Ron somehow and make it happen. I'm just surprised, man. I'm just surprised. How do you not have ETH to Ron bridging on the back end if someone with ETH wants to buy an Axie? The the limitation, like so see, I don't have like a lot of money, right? So what is the thing that comes to my mind? I don't have a lot of money, so the thing that comes to my mind most often is, okay, you know what, once I have enough money, I'll be able to create a protocol that has none of these problems. Then I look at protocols like these. They've made millions in revenue. They have such stupid ass problems. And then my it just grinds my gears, because then I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You have so much money. You cannot embed a backend swap. I'm not even saying don't charge me. Fine, go ahead, charge me. You cannot integrate 0x on the backend. You cannot integrate matcha on the backend. The bar is on the ocean fucking floor, bruv. Okay, this is about music. That's Angel Gabriel knocking at my door. That's 3 out of 3. I have no idea what is happening, but I like that guy.
Probably have over 10,000. At one point, I was making like 25 beats a day, every day for like almost a year. Or 5 p.m. and my neighbors was 10:30, so anywhere in that window. Yeah, this is very early for me. It's 4 p.m. right now. I went to bed at 7 a.m. I made a beat on the ground outside of the Parsons like new school dorms, and like all of the first year students there were like laughing at me for making a beat.
I don't understand if you guys can hear this, but this is actually a content format I like. Um, so GG. I don't often say this. I would just say do more interviews with producers like Cranes. I actually listened through, right? Let me copy this. This is actually good content, but it have to be like that interesting. The thing that caught my eye was like his eccentric sleep schedule, because I think you had talked about it there as well. Sign up for free? Yeah, of course I would like to sign up for free. Okay, okay. Huh? Only Phantom? Why? Why not Rabbi? Why not connect with Rabbi? This is weird, but okay. We'll connect Phantom. No problem. Was something supposed to happen or what? I've literally no idea what happened. I literally just did it with Phantom and it's not. Last Christmas. Wait. Bro, I really can't log in. I I really have no words. I can't log in, and that's the reason. That's the honest reason why you're failing. That's it. Literally nothing else. Anyway, guys, I think thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me rant. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do this, but I hope to just prove it to you that you don't actually need a heavy marketing budget. You don't. You can do a lot of things on your own. It's just that most people don't do those things, which really grinds my gears. And you guys, this is not the first time it's happening. So it's not even like super duper new for me. I just know that it is what it is. That's all. So yeah, that's all I would say. I really hope one day something good really comes out. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's all about it. Um, we will meet you tomorrow. Oh, no, actually, I'll now meet you on 22nd. And I'm once again saying this. Once again, from 22nd of December, I will be streaming at 13:30 UTC, which is 7 p.m. IST. 13:30 UTC will be my streaming time from 22nd of December. So I'll see you after 10 days now. Love you all. Take